Hey there. I wanted to do a video because I saw a video yesterday regarding someone giving advice about leaving the country with debt, and people have all these fears. I actually just had a client a week ago that contacted me, and they basically were like, well, I have all this debt, I need to pay this debt down. And then I had a cousin who reached out to me and she was like, I'm trying to figure out all my debt and then I'll go live abroad. And I was like, that doesn't make good sense to me. And so let me preference this by, I'm not a lawyer, nor am I an accountant or a financial advisor. So take this with a grain of salt. But what I will say is this, that it would be easier to go live abroad and repay the current debt, or if you have an extensive amount of debt, it would be easier to come up with a plan, maybe file bankruptcy or do debt consolidation or whatever you feel comfortable with to eliminate that debt, because you can go get a lower cost of living. You don't necessarily have to give up quality. You just reduce your costs by moving abroad, having a way to have income that you can get a higher income. Let's say you have a remote job in the US, you move abroad, that remote job has a higher value, right? You're making more money, and then you live in a lower cost of living. That way you can then repay debts. Now, I made a suggestion because I just recently saw a video. A lady basically shared, like, poor people think this way, middle class people think this way, wealthy people think this way. Most wealthy people would not carry debt that does not have a connection to assets. Does that make sense? So they only have debts that are created by assets, that assets make money, right? And so if they were over their head, they would have relinquished that debt and possibly file bankruptcy and not have, and I'm not getting anybody to file bankruptcy. Please understand, trust, and believe. Not where I'm going with this. But what I find is that people who lack money or lack understanding